Hello and welcome to my Dark SIMORGH lockdown deck for the current Fusion Festival. Why is this deck good? Dark SIMORGH says that your opponent cannot set any cards. Combined with Anti-Spell Fragrance, this shuts your opponent out of spells and traps. At the end of the video you will find replays of this deck in action, but for now let's go over the cards. I'm playing 3 Bird of Beginning, this one is an additional normal summon, 3 Bird of Bringing, this one can add any SIMORGH card from the deck to the hand, 1 Bird of Calamity, this one foolishes any SIMORGH card, and 1 Bird of Protection, this one is spell trap removal. And I'm playing 3 Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, this one needs a bit of explaining. It can add Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, and you can use this to tribute the Hanzo to special summon most of the SIMORGH monsters from your deck, including Dark SIMORGH. Then 2 Dark SIMORGH, this one is insane with Anti-Spell Fragrance, and it can special summon itself from the hand or the graveyard. Then 2 Gadala, the Mystery Dust Kaiju. We are playing Trade-In, so this is good because it's a Kaiju that's a level 8, and we can remove a DPE with this, for example, without triggering the DPE effect. Then 3 Danger Thunderbird. This one is really cool because it's a dark, so you can use Dark SIMORGH's effect to banish it from the graveyard to special summon Dark SIMORGH. It's a winged beast, so you can use SIMORGH Onslaught to discard it, and it's a level 8 that you can discard for Trade-In. Also, if it's discarded, you can destroy 1 spell and trap, and it's a monster you can just special summon. Sometimes it's just good for the 1 more material on field. Then 1 SIMORGH Lord of the Storm. This one is good because it can shuffle back monsters your opponent controls, and it can add itself back to the hand if a SIMORGH is destroyed by battle. Then 1 SIMORGH of Darkness. This special summons itself from the graveyard or the hand if you tribute summon, and it's a spell trap negate. For removal, 1 Raigeki and 1 Duster, then 1 Burial. This one can send any of the small SIMORGH monsters, because they can all special summon themselves from the graveyard if your opponent doesn't control any spells or traps. 1 Terraforming, because we are playing field spells. 3 Trade-In, just to really see the Anti-Spell Fragrance. 3 Onslaught. This one is good because it can add you anything you are missing in the SIMORGH department. And it can discard you stuff as well, so you can discard a small SIMORGH, special summon it back from the graveyard because your opponent doesn't control any spells and traps, and you just add whatever you need of Onslaught. Then 3 Requital. This one can draw us 2 cards, and we really want to see the Anti-Spell Fragrance. Sadly, this is a once per turn, a hard once per turn. Then 3 Elbors. This one is an additional normal summon, and it can reduce the tributes we need for a tribute summon. And 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance. This one is good because it can shut our opponent out of spells and traps if we combine it with Dark SIMORGH. And even if you don't have a line to get to Dark SIMORGH, this is still really good because your opponent has to set the spells and traps first before activating them. Then in the extra deck there's nothing really notable. Most of this is just to fake that we are playing a normal deck. And 2 Fossil Machine Skull Wagon are the only one I can recommend to put in your extra deck. If you play against something like Dogmatica and they force you to send cards from the extra deck to the graveyard, you can banish this to destroy a spell or trap on the field. But there's not really anything you need in the extra deck other than this. Yeah, I had really much fun with this, and now the replays. This is full combo. I can foolish a SIMORGH and special it. Then normal summon Bird of Bringing to get myself the field spell for an additional normal summon. I use the field spell to do an additional tribute summon of Dark SIMORGH for 1 less material, and I set Anti-Spell Fragrance. My opponent is playing Cyberdark, so this is GG. He needs spells. I swing over his monsters, he reads my Dark SIMORGH and concedes. Second replay shows what this deck can do going second. I nuke his board with Raigeki, use Onslaught to add 2 SIMORGHs from the deck to the hand, and Thunderbird to pop 1 back row. With Bird of Beginning and Bringing, I can get 2 monsters on field for Requital, and I can add the field spell to tribute summon a SIMORGH. With SIMORGH of Darkness, I can negate the Necrofusion. I could negate the Vendor, but I choose not to, and he concedes.